The Dark Tower, 6. Song of Susanna by Stephen King is the 6th book in the Dark Tower series. This installment continues the journey of Roland Deschain and his Ka-Tet, focusing on the possession of Susannah Dean by Mia and the complex quest to save her and her unborn child. The narrative is intricate, moving between different timelines and locations, enriching the series' overarching themes and plot. The novel begins with the Ka-Tet in the Cala Bryn Sturgis, recovering from the battle against the wolves. Susannah Dean is pregnant and has been overtaken by a powerful entity named Mia. Mia, whose name means mother in high speech, has taken control of Susanna's body, transforming her into Susanna Mio. She uses Black 13, a malevolent orb with immense power, to open a door to New York City in 1999, where she plans to give birth to her child, referred to as the Chap. Upon arrival in New York, Susanna Mio heads to the Dixie Pig, a notorious restaurant frequented by vampires and low men, servants of the Crimson King. Mia believes she will find the necessary support for the birth there. Susanna, trapped within her own body, struggles to communicate with her Ka-Tet, but manages to reach out telepathically, informing them of her predicament and seeking their rescue. The Ka-Tet splits up to follow Susanna. Roland and Eddie Dean use Black 13 to travel to New York, but they are diverted and end up in Maine in 1977. Jake Chambers, Oi the Billy Bumbler, and Father Callahan, on the other hand, are successfully transported to New York in 1999. In Maine, Roland and Eddie meet Calvin Tower, the owner of a vacant lot where the Rose, a symbol of the Dark Tower, is located. Their mission is to convince Tower to sell the lot to the Tet Corporation, ensuring its protection from the Crimson King's agents. This task is crucial as the Rose's existence is directly linked to the stability and fate of the Dark Tower. Roland and Eddie's task is complicated by the presence of Enrico Balazar, a crime lord intent on seizing the vacant lot. The duo must protect Calvin Tower from Balazar's henchmen while convincing him to sell the lot. This involves intense gunfights and strategic planning, highlighting Roland and Eddie's skills as gunslingers. In New York, Jake, Oi, and Father Callahan track Susanna Mio to the Dixie Pig. They navigate the dangerous territory filled with vampires and low men, determined to save Susanna before Mia can give birth. Their journey is perilous, filled with tense confrontations and moments of suspense. Inside the Dixie Pig, Susanna and Mia continue their internal struggle for control. Susanna learns more about Mia's background and motivations. Mia was originally a demon who made a deal with the Crimson King to become human and bear his child. The child, Mordred, is prophesied to play a significant role in the fate of the Dark Tower, being both a potential destroyer and savior. Susanna manages to convince Mia that they share common goals, the survival of their respective selves. They form a temporary alliance, with Mia agreeing to help Susanna escape in exchange for Susanna's promise to protect Mordred. This uneasy truce is marked by intense psychological conflict and the looming horror of the impending birth. In Maine, Roland and Eddie's mission intersects with a significant revelation. They encounter Stephen King, the author who has been chronicling their journey in his books. Initially skeptical, King realizes that his writing is influenced by forces beyond his understanding, and that he plays a crucial role in their quest. Roland hypnotizes King to ensure he continues writing the series, recognizing the intertwined fate of their worlds. This meta-narrative element adds a profound layer to the story, blending fiction and reality in a unique way. The encounter with King also emphasizes the themes of destiny and the power of storytelling. The climax of the novel revolves around the birth of Mordred. Jake, Oi, and Callahan infiltrate the Dixie Pig, facing off against the low men and vampires. Their mission is to rescue Susanna before Mia can give birth to the child destined to bring doom to the Dark Tower. Inside the Dixie Pig, Susanna battles Mia for control. As the birth progresses, the horror and tension escalate. Mordred is born, revealing his monstrous nature, a hybrid with the ability to transform between human and spider forms. His birth signifies a pivotal moment in the quest, introducing a new and formidable antagonist. Mia is killed by the vampires shortly after giving birth, and Susanna, with the help of Jake, Oy, and Callahan, manages to escape. They regroup, preparing to leave New York and continue their journey. Mordred, now free and dangerous, poses a significant threat to their quest for the Dark Tower. After the birth of Mordred, the Ka-Tet faces the aftermath of their split missions. Eddie and Roland successfully secure the vacant lot in Maine, ensuring the protection of the Rose. Their encounter with Stephen King leaves them with a deep understanding of the complex web of destiny binding their worlds together. The reunited Ka-Tet contemplates the implications of Mordred's birth and their next steps. They understand that the stakes are higher than ever and that their journey to the Dark Tower will be fraught with even greater challenges. The presence of Mordred, a being of immense potential for both good and evil, adds a new dimension to their quest. Song of Susanna delves into themes of identity, control, and destiny. Susanna's struggle with Mia highlights the internal conflict and the fight for autonomy. The novel also explores the concept of predestination versus free will, particularly through the Ka-Tet's interactions with Stephen King and their realization of their roles in a larger cosmic narrative. The narrative structure, shifting between different times and locations, adds complexity and depth to the story. It showcases the interconnectedness of worlds and the far-reaching implications of the Ka-Tet's quest. The blending of genres, fantasy, horror, and metafiction, creates a rich, multi-layered narrative,